Your dream husband exists in the universe right now. Your dream husband exists in the field of God, exists in the field of potentiality right now. This isn't a matter of wishful thinking. This isn't about, does he exist out there? Is there someone who likes me out there? Is there someone who would want to marry me out there? But no, your husband, your dream partner, your dream husband exists out there in the universe, period. God has the one who is an exact match for your desires right now, period. And the only thing that is in the way between you and him right now, it's not about the physical location, it's about the energetic match. Whether you are attracting him right now or not simply depends on this one thing. All your manifestation, everything that you're manifesting in your life, especially your life partner, depends on this one question, which is whether you are an energetic match for him or not. Because even if your dream partner, your dream husband was to be in the same room, in the same hall with you right now, if you are not an energetic match for him, you are not going to be able to attract him. You're not going to be able to magnetize him because you are afraid of putting yourself out there, afraid of talking to him, or afraid of what he might think about you. Or even if he comes to talk to you, there is going to be a part of you that's going to sabotage this relationship. So when it comes to manifesting your life partner, your dream partner, it is not about asking, where is he right now? Why hasn't he been in my life yet? Or when is he going to arrive? You may be asking all those psychic, tarot reading, all these questions. But the thing is that if you are asking questions like this, it is actually a sign that you are not an energetic match to him. And I say this with my love, my dear one. I say this with love because the thing is, if you are wishing, if you are waiting, if you are hoping for him, that means that you are not an energetic match for him because he is put on a higher energy match than you. This is the only reason why we're waiting and wishing and hoping for him, because it means that on this level, on this scale of energy, his energy is placed on a higher place than where you are, which means that he is out of your reach, which means that he is not going to be coming in, which means that he is not going to be in your life because he is placed on a higher energetic match. And this, my love, is the key when it comes to receiving love, attracting your life partner. Because now you need to stop asking yourself the question of where he is or when he is going to arrive. Instead, ask deeper on where you are on the energetic match. And this is actually what will give you the answer on whether your manifestation is arriving or not. So, in order to begin attracting, manifesting your husband and see where you are in your manifestation journey, you need to be able to understand this concept of energetic match, energy match, whether you are an energy match to him or not. And I got inspired to make this video earlier today because I was just aware of how I felt around my husband. Today he was taking me out on a date, taking me to a state fair, and we were just experiencing the amusement park rides and looking at trying out the food and all those shops. And I just came into this awareness that now that I have been married to him for over 4 years, I felt this sense of like, this is just the norm. And the truth is that was the inner experience that I began to hold. It was the experience that I actually started to cultivate. The closer I was to meeting him, the more it actually became a norm. That type of an experience with maybe it's going out on dates with someone you love, or doing all your hobbies or fun things that with the person that you love, right? All those inner experiences with that kind of person becomes a no-brainer. It becomes a norm. It becomes like almost like your daily cup of tea, compared to how a lot of women feel in terms of their manifestation journey, in terms of their manifestation for their life partner. In contrast, what a lot of women experience in terms of their manifestation journey is that we feel a mismatch. We experience an energy mismatch because if we were to imagine that partner hanging out with you or being with you, going out on dates with you, or spending the whole day together with you, if you were to imagine experiences like that, there's going to be a part of you that is either afraid of it or is kind of shocked by it, or feeling so excited and frantic and like anxious trepidations around it, right? So all of this inner experience is going to show you whether you are an energetic match. So in this case, when you are unable to hold, unable to feel peaceful around that concept, unable to feel comfortable around that concept of being with him, of having him in your life, that is a fine example of not being an energetic match to him. And the thing is that your body will not lie. You can lie, like your mind can lie and say like, oh yeah, he will arrive in January, coming spring. Like when you are doing those psychic readings, it is coming from the mind, and the mind may kind of brush it off the actual anxiety that you're feeling around manifesting him. But the truth is that when you actually drop into your body, when you actually listen to your body is not going to lie. And this is how you know, my dear one, on whether you are an energetic match to him or not. And so as we go into that, there are actually how you know, the way on how you know, how you're able to tell him on whether he is in the field, whether he is coming to you, right? He is in the way or going to arrive to you or not. The way on how you pinpoint it is through listening to your energy, listening to your body. And you know this through the level of awareness that you are in. And today we're going to be talking about these 5 levels of awareness, and I'm going to illustrate that point by writing down these numbers. So we're going to start with level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. And depending on where you are on this scale, if you are further down in this level right here, that means that if you're right here, that means that he is very close. In fact, like he is here. You know that he is here, right? God, the universe is handing you, it's here. You experience his presence right now, right here. But when you are in 0, when you are starting from here, you're gonna experience that he is so far away. In other words, your manifestation is so far away. Actually, I'm going to flip that around, start from 0 to the bottom up. Okay, actually this is better. Here is level 0, where you feel your manifestation is so far away, and this is how you know that your manifestation is right here, right now. This is how you know that you are becoming so close. So the way on how you know whether he is in the field right now, whether he is coming to you or not, whether he is arriving into your life, you are attracting him or not, is through this scale, through actually honestly asking yourself these questions, asking yourself, taking a deeper look into yourself. So if you are at level 0, the way on how you know that if you are in level 0, you're gonna experience as though it feels impossible that he is out there. You may question yourself on whether your life partner or whether your divine, your soulmate, your dream husband actually exists or not. You're gonna be questioning yourself. You're gonna be doubting yourself a lot. You may even feel like, oh, all the good men are taken. You may have beliefs like, oh, it is too late for me. Nobody would want me anymore. Or you may have even thoughts like, why would anyone want to marry me, right? Why would anyone want me? You will, even though you want this manifestation, there is a big part of you that is resisting it. There is a big part of you that is like shocked and is in disbelief by the concept of you manifesting him. And when you are in this stage, you're going to experience emotions like fear around being single, fear around of being alone. You may experience sensations like feelings of unworthiness, unworthiness. You are unworthy of love. You are unworthy of a husband who will love you, accept you in everything that you are, love you in every way that you desire. You may feel unworthy of it. So when you are in level 0, what you're essentially experiencing is that you feel as though love is far. Love is so far away. Love is separate from you. Or it may even feel like love is impossible, because why would someone love you? Why would someone want to be with you? You will have thoughts around it. So if you find yourself being in this level 0, in this beginning stage of your manifestation journey, what you need to understand is that the truth is that the mind is going to doubt no matter what. It will doubt whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it. There are going to be doubts either way. And the question is not about trying to suppress these doubts and trying to repeat the affirmations so that you see that he is possible. It's not about trying to fool yourself, but actually the key is to shift this fear. Instead of having fears around not meeting the person or not manifesting it, instead of these fears, we want to shift into the energy of love, energy of peace, right? This is what we want to do. We don't want to shift just in the mental level. We want to shift in the way that you feel in your nervous system. You want to feel safety, right? You want to this inner firm conviction that he is here, that love is here. It's not even a matter of whether your life partner exists or not. We have to switch from thinking from the logical mind, and instead we have to drop into your body, to your heart that knows that love exists out there, that your dream husband exists out there. And moving on, level 1. So this is the next level. Once you have graduated from level 0 to level 1, now when it comes to thinking about your manifestation, about your dream husband, this is where you start to progress a little bit, but then still there are still doubts covering your way. So when it comes to calling in your manifestation, your dream partner, you're gonna be questioning thoughts like, okay, yes, he exists. You can quite fathom, you kind of know that he exists out there, but you're gonna be asking questions like, but when? Or but how? How do I manifest him? Or yeah, I know that love is possible, but who is he, right? You're gonna be the mind is still in the way. The mind is still getting in the way of you receiving your manifestation. And why is that? It's because the mind is attached to the outcome. You will experience, this is when you start to open up a little bit to the manifestation, but because there is this still a bit of the anxiety, still a bit of that, okay, I'm not sure, but how does he look like? Where will he come? This uncertainty. The uncertainty is actually blocking in the way when it comes to manifestation. So this, instead of fear, this on the level 1, when you are in level 1, the thing that stops you, that holds you back from receiving love, manifesting your dream partner, in this case, it is uncertainty. So yes, you do progress in terms of the fact that you now start to see that yes, love is possible, yes, someone can love you, but your mind fails to trust in the fact. This is when you are in this stage, what needs to happen is there needs to be a greater trust that you need to develop between you and love. The question is about whether you can trust love, whether you can trust God, life, universe. This is where trust plays a greater role, and this is going to determine whether you manifest your dream husband, your dream partner or not. And now the next step, level 2. This is the stage where you start to see almost relationships. This is the stage where you start to manifest, but it's not exactly the type of men that you would marry, or the type of men who are actually as invested or as committed, as devoted as how a husband would be. So you can think of this stage as level 2 as when you are starting to manifest, you're starting to meet men, you're talking to men, right? You're doing all of that, you're doing the dating, and you're seeing all these people, but they are not the exact type that you desire. And this is when life is showing you the mirrors. So rather than giving you that, instead of, you can think of your dream husband as like a full buffet, right? Instead of showing you a full buffet, you're being shown an appetizer, right? You're being shown a dessert. It's kind of like that. Like life is not giving you the full package yet, but you are seeing like hints of it, like some men who have the potential to be it. So this is when you're going to meet men. Like you may be going out on dates, but this time, like, and you do see that yes, he is out there. There is someone out there. You know it deep down. But at this stage, you are seeing men who seem perfect at first, but then later they disappear or they ghost you, right? They kind of withdraw away from you. You may experience men like that, or you may experience men who are emotionally unavailable, who withdraw, or basically you're seeing men who have this potential of being a husband, but they are not actually embodying the traits of a husband. So this is how you know that yes, you are getting close to your manifestation. This is how you know yes, you are getting close to receiving your life partner, your dream husband. But however, you're still not an energetic match to it yet, because what's happening right now is that life is showing you the mirrors of what needs healing, what needs shifting inside of you. So for instance, if there are parts of you that are afraid of abandonment or afraid of rejection, life is going to be showing you the exact mirror that will trigger these wounds up. So you're going to be meeting men who do not choose you, or who reject you, or who abandon you. And this is actually the life God universe is actually doing a service, because this is needed. These patterns, all these things inside of us, they need to be released, they need to be let go of in order to become an energetic match for love, in order to be more of a match for you can call it the true love, unconditional love, divine love, right? So this level 2 is where a lot of women can spend. In fact, they can spend years and years trying to figure out in the manifestation journey, trying to figure out the dating strategies, the dating tactics on how to make him attracted to you, how to make him chase you. But then again, this is all coming from the mind, because you are simply shifting the mind, but you are not changing your energy. You're not changing the way that you feel in your body, which is actually the key when it comes to transcending level 2 and going into level 3, which is where you become more of a match to your life partner. And now moving up to level 3, this is actually when things start to get fun. This is actually when life starts to give even more and more clues, right? This is when the miracles start to arise, like synchronicity starts to happen, as in that you aren't even expecting him to show up, but then he shows up like earlier than what you expected, right? For instance, in my love life, I manifested my husband when I was in this stage. That's when I start to see the miracles, like attracting him 2 weeks after installing a dating app, when many people spend years and years and still not finding the one. But it happened actually pretty fast because I was in this stage. I was more of an energetic match to him. So when you are level 3, you know this. When you start to experience energy of playfulness, you start to experience more confidence in yourself, more confidence, more play, more enjoyment of yourself. So you know what you are in this level 3 when you start to actually not treat your dating life actually that seriously. Yes, of course, having a life partner, having a husband is so important, but you are more playful around your approach to it. So it does not feel like this life and death situation anymore. It does not feel like, of course, like when you are, let's say, level 0 or level 1, right? When you are out on a date with another person, you're gonna be like frantic about it, thinking whether they like you back or maybe they don't, right? You're gonna be feeling rigid and anxious around another person. But when you are at level 3, compared to level 3, you're gonna enjoy more of yourself. You're gonna be more flirty. You're gonna be more playful. And this is actually when you're actually allowing yourself to become more of you, more of your authentic self. And it is your authentic self that is actually really attractive to your life partner, because the one who is a match to your soul, the husband husband who is a match to your soul, for your dream husband, it is not about the external tactics and strategies that actually attract him to you. What actually attracts him to you is your authenticity, is your inner playfulness. When you are in the energy of play, lightness, and fun, when you are not taking things seriously, when you are not attached to the outcome, but you're enjoying every interaction that you have with men, like you're enjoying yourself, you're enjoying yourself out on a date, and you would be having thoughts like, of course, right, it's a no-brainer that someone would want to be with me, right? When you have thoughts like this, that is how you know you're becoming confident, and this is how you know that you're becoming more and more of an energetic match to your life partner, to your dream husband. And this is when, if you aren't aligned with someone, if someone is not exactly the way that you like, you are also unafraid to let go. Because why? Because you are having fun, because you are enjoying yourself. It's the energy of joy, it's the energy of confidence. So these are going to be more of the emotions that you're going to experience in your body when you are in level 3. You let go of this chasing energy. You're no longer chasing about your outcomes anymore, but rather you're just enjoying the process of receiving it. And now the final level, you can call that the boss level or the expert level, right? The real mountaintop when it comes to love, when it comes to manifesting love, is that energy of unity, energy of oneness. When you are in the consciousness, when you are in the awareness that you and love are one, that all is one. This is when you are in level 4. What you will experience is that actually you don't have to strive for love, because everything is love, because life is love. So that means that even before this partner, this husband, right, walks into your life, you're going to feel loved. You're going to feel loved in the air that you breathe, in the sun that you see, in the words that you speak. Love is going to be a daily presence. It's going to be like your daily dharma, your daily sadhana, right? It's like your daily experience of life becomes love. This is when you don't even think about manifesting anymore, because the truth is that you don't need to effort, you don't need to try to manifest this person, manifest this thing, because the thing is that when you're trying to manifest this one thing, when your focus is on that, it means that there's still a part of you that feels that I don't have it right now, right? The reason why you want something is because you feel like you don't have it right now. But however, when you are in, like, you can call that extra match for your dream husband, right? When you are in that supreme stage of awareness, this is when you realize that actually, like, this, you don't have to try to manifest, because life is continuously manifesting itself, right? And all you've got to do is become the thing that you desire. So if what you are desiring is love, then you become love and you experience love. And that, my love, is when you feel as though like you are melting into that love, the love that exists out there. It's almost like when I started to experience more of this awareness, you can feel loved even when you are looking at the trees. Like, I remember this heart-opening moment when I was looking at the tree. I was looking at strangers walking by down the street. I was looking at the little animals, like the birds, and you can just feel like tears of joy because you have never experienced like love, especially when you've never, like, you probably had never have experienced this type of love before. And the truth is that love is even bigger than the love of your husband, that you are going to receive from, like, you can say romantic love, right? It's bigger than, let's say, the romantic love that you see in the movies or you hear in the songs, because this love is actually unconditional love. This love is all encompassing. And when you are experiencing this real love, this true love, this God love, this unity love, this is when manifesting your life partner becomes like this. It's like this flicker of a hand, right? It's like flicking your fingers. because now you don't even need someone to be marrying you in order for you to experience love. Like, you can love anyone. You see love everywhere that you go. And of course, now you're not gonna be even like questioning whether he is there or when he is going to arrive. Like, all of these things, you have transcended these thoughts, because now what you experience is that you just experience love no matter where you are, no matter where you go. And of course, if there is a husband, it is great. If not, that is great too. You experience peace either way. And of course, if your desire is saying, I want a husband, then it becomes inevitable, right? God, the divine, the universe reflects the exact experience that you are having inside of yourself, which is all encompassing love. Which is actually the reason why, even on this channel, even though we talk about manifesting love, manifesting your divine partner, the thing is that you don't even need to focus on it in order to receive your dream husband, in order to manifest him. In fact, the less you try to reach there, the less you try to get to that outcome, actually the more available you become for him. The more you become open, the more you become receptive to him. And this is how, my love, you become an energetic match, right? Because you are now an energetic match for all. There is no more of that separation of him being over there. Like, you don't even need to try to manifest, try to get him anymore, because he is in you, he is here. And yes, life reflects exactly that as that. There is so much ease, and there is a sense of peace, there is a sense of serenity, because you have let life, God, universe move through you. And this, you can also call this the state of transcending suffering, liberation from suffering, because the truth is that the ultimate thing, the true love, when you are experiencing real love, true love, God's love, this is how you can overcome all things. And this is how you can also liberate yourself from the suffering that is created through the mind, created through the ego, created through separation consciousness. So if that type of effortless manifestation and instantaneous receiving of love is what you are craving for, you can book a free one-on-one consultation call where we read your energy, read your soul, so you can manifest your dream husband, manifest your love with life partner with ease. The link is in the description box below. Much love.